You know, after being right this many times, I think there should be a rule on YouTube that there will be no more questioning the YouTube user known as Mecha Slash when it comes to his predictions. Because I don't make predictions willy-nilly. Oh no, I do not. When I make predictions, I make sure to make proper scientific estimates based on prior experiences with the subject. And usually it ends up right. I don't think there's a single prediction I've ever put on this site that did not end up being true. I've said a lot of shit. I've talked a lot of shit these past 2 to 3 years on this site. I've talked loads of shit. Loads and loads. But there is something that cannot be denied when it comes to my shit talking. Usually it is spot on. And at the very least on this site it has been spot on every time I have talked shit. It has been correct. Naruto is just another tool which I can use to show how correct I am when it comes to my predictions. And this shall be perhaps the final time I will say I was right about Naruto sucking dick. It blew. The Naruto versus Sasuke confrontation sucked dick. Say it with me. It sucked dick. It was terrible. It was mediocre at best for maybe the last few chapters because they stopped using jutsu and it turned into a little bit of a fist fight. So I'm going to give it some credit in that regard. It wasn't complete shit for those chapters. But as an overall fight, as a fight that was built up by Kishimoto as being the final confrontation of this manga, that sucked. I mean, I guess in a way, Kishimoto's a genius because he put an incredibly shitty fight before it. Like, there's really no way that Naruto, I guess, in that sense, I could have been wrong. There's really no way that Naruto versus Sasuke could have surpassed Kagura in terrible shittiness. However, it was still shitty. Kishimoto wasted panels upon panels of fucking flashback. Flashbacks again! Flashbacks we've all seen, flashbacks we all know by heart at this point. And he's just like, oh, Naruto, I remember that time I was sitting next to the river and you walked up next to me and you saw how lonely I was because you knew how lonely you were. And, you know, that's the first true friend I ever had. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. No one cares anymore. Damn, shit's getting serious. I'm spitting on my fucking lens. God damn. Damn, let's fucking it up a little bit. Alright, which is actually kind of funny because this is my second take on this video, and that happened my last take. I'm just a spitting motherfucker, I guess. But that aside, where was I? Oh yes, that fight sucked. That fight was garbage. It just turned into your average clash of balls, clash of gigantic balls. Oh, let's clash, let's rub our penises together. I mean, let's clash equal jutsus, Naruto. And of course, what solves Sasuke's years of being a fucking sociopath cunt? You know, what solves it? What else could solve it? This is Naruto. Fucking friendship no jutsu comes back in full force. But I guess we all really saw that. I mean, this is a guy who should be locked up for treason. He should be probably hunted down for the rest of his life. But talking about jutsu solves everything. And because of that, not only did Naruto versus Sasuke suck, but the ending of Naruto the manga sucks. And I know you guys are just gonna probably write this off as just some me being just some angry Naruto hater who just has no good reason for hating Naruto. It's only partially true. I remember when I was a 12-year-old lad, I was the biggest Naruto fanboy that anyone could see. As far as the eye could see, I should say. I loved Naruto until part 2 came. The time skip ruined everything. And here I am, 7 years later, and the series is still shit. Part 2 is still shit. And the ending is shit. I mean, seriously, we're talking about a fucking criminal who is fucking admitted that he wanted to destroy Konoha on multiple occasions. Well, Sasuke, you know, we really should lock you up, but because I'm Kakashi, the new Hokage, and you're a friend of Naruto's, we will let this go this once. Like, you know, like he fucking did a panty raid or something. Like the guy fucking got caught smoking weed by the Konoha officers. Hey, you can't do that. We'll let you out with a fucking slap on the wrist this time, Sasuke, but you better clean up your act. Like, seriously, that's what they're referring to. No, the guy wanted to fucking, he was basically a terrorist. And he was gonna get away scot-free because of friendship no jutsu and Kakashi says so? And everybody else in the village is cool with this, and at the very, you know, you can say, well, that may not be true, but at the very least, Kishimoto has not shown that anyone else is upset about this. No one. And as far as I'm concerned, is Sasuke in the village right now, or is he fucking just doing shit? I don't even know what he's doing, but if he's in the village, that makes it even worse because he's a fucking criminal who just basically got off scot-free. Okay. Let's get this straight. The guy who fucking tricked Naruto in the scroll to get the scroll, as far as we know, has been locked up since the beginning of the manga. Didn't plan on destroying the village, I don't think. Just wanted to get Naruto to steal the scroll for him. Something like that, whatever. And he gets locked up and put away for good. But Sasuke, a terrorist who has pissed many people worldwide off, a guy who has admitted that he wanted to destroy Konoha on multiple occasions, gets a slap on the wrist. It's okay, Sasuke, we all make mistakes, we're human, Sasuke, but just make sure, you know, don't do it again. This is why I say Naruto is shit, because only somebody who can't write would do something like this. Oh, you know, it's alright, Sasuke, you know, next time, just make sure you're nicer this time. I mean, we really like you, Sasuke, we want to help you out. We really don't think you should be doing that, man, okay? I mean, seriously, man, don't let us catch you doing that again. Like I said, like he got caught smoking weed behind one of the buildings. Sasuke, you can't do that, it's against the law. We'll let you get off this time, but next time, we're gonna have to give you a punishment. Would they even lock him away? What did they bring the dude take? They probably wouldn't even lock his ass, so he could probably do his whole shit over again. He basically tried to be the second coming of Madara and Obito, and there's no punishment for him involved, as far as I can see. The only thing he's doing is like, I gotta go look around the ninja world. I don't even think he's gonna try to repent. He's just like, well, I just gotta look at the ninja world as this while I have clarity in my eyes. And then Kishimoto makes it even shittier by just making Sakura and Sasuke an actual couple. Not that I really care about couples in Naruto because the characters are shit, so why should I care about the relationships? You know, I'm just saying, I mean, that's just me. I know a lot of fangirls don't really care, but I really don't care about the relationships because, you know, why give a fuck? Why give a shit about relationships between terribly written characters? I mean, oh, Sakura, I'll be back for you. The guy actually made a legitimate point 5 chapters back. Sasuke, yes, Sasuke, the shithead, made a legitimate point saying, I don't even know why she's in love with me. I don't love this bitch. I barely even know her anything about her. But for some reason, she's clinging on to me. He made a legitimate point. And what does Kishimoto do? He fucking takes 2 steps back and he fucking says, oh, I'll be back for you, Sakura. You know, I'll be back, don't you worry. Doing a little fucking forehead thing Itachi did to him, to Sakura, somebody he doesn't even know. Really? Like, really? He doesn't really know that bitch. For the whole time they were on a team together, the guy ignored her. He was too busy homo-lusting after Naruto, basically. He confirmed it himself, people. I'm not really making this up. And all of a sudden, he wants to fucking marry this bitch. What the fuck? Why? Why? I mean, as if the series wasn't as bad enough, but now characters are just doing shit for the sake of pandering. Even though Naruto has always been one of the more pandering shonens out there, this is fucking ridiculous. And Naruhina fans, whatever, y'all aren't getting off the hook either, because that shit sucks too. Because basically, you gotta stalk her, Hinata always watching Naruto. Oh, Naruto, you're so brave. Meanwhile, Naruto's always complaining about how lonely he is. You know, I was just looking for someone to understand me, and Sasuke's the only friend I really had. Even though Hinata was always there for him, like, hey, Naruto, I'm here. Oh, God, I just wish I had some friends in the village. Like, seriously, the guy ignored her. And then all of a sudden, oh, got a kid. And now Hinata fans are happy about that shit? Why? Why would you be happy about somebody getting with someone who neglected them for the entire series? They barely have any character interaction. She cheered him on before the tuning exams. She admitted she loved him. This is basically one-sided shit the whole way through. That we've never even seen anything from Naruto's perspective. And the motherfucker, they get married and have a kid. 2 kids.